So we have a big week coming up for Palantir stock, especially as the stock has been exploding. You guys can see on Friday we went up to over $32.70 per share, pretty much hitting my $33 target that we covered in recent videos, guys. So we have to break down the charts, how the stock did last week, and what we're looking like going into this week, guys. And of course, we're going to go over what I'm doing with Palantir. So hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and don't forget to get up to 20 stocks from Moomoo with at least a $100 deposit. Guys, use that link down below or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo and your uninvested cash can earn up to 8.1%, which, guys, that's a no-brainer. That's mind-blowing. So again, use that link or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. And with that being said, cheers. Let's dive right into the video. So there's no doubt Palantir stock has been on fire, and on Friday we had an almost 3% green day, and in the middle of the day we hit over $32.70, $32.75 to be exact, which you guys probably remember. Recently we talked about that $33 to $33.50 target on the 3-year chart or the max chart from a couple years ago. Either way, I told you guys about that target, and we pretty much hit it in a couple of days. I didn't think it would get close to that point this fast, but it did. Palantir stock has just been on fire. And on Friday, the indexes had, it wasn't a crazy green day, but we did have a slight green day, which did help Palantir overall. But man, 3% in a slight green day for the markets, 3% green day for Palantir. That's very, very good. Imagine if the markets were up even more. Palantir could have ripped higher, guys. And the strength in the stock is just unbelievable since earnings and throughout the entire volatility in the stock market and just the red in the overall stock market. The fact that Palantir hasn't really gotten hit. In fact, it's up a ton throughout the overall stock market sell-off. It just goes to show how resilient this stock really is. So, yeah, on Friday, we had a 0.3% green day for the Russell, barely a 0.1% day for the NASDAQ. The S&P went up 0.25%, same with the Dow. So, nothing crazy. And again, PLTR had a 3% green day, and at one point it was up, let's see here, guys, over 5% or right around 5% as it hit almost $33 per share. So yeah, PLTR is crushing it on all cylinders right now, guys. 5-day chart we're breaking out. On the 10-day chart, obviously we're breaking out as well. 20-day chart, you name it. On the 4-hour time frame as well, if I pull it up, we're obviously breaking out. We have been over the last couple of weeks as we've gotten over $29-30 finally. And like I said, even before we broke out, I see Palantir going a lot higher. I was calling it when it was in the low 20s. I was telling you guys I see $30 by the end of the year. We got there way sooner than expected. And literally a couple weeks ago, a week or two ago, we were talking about $33.50. I thought that would be where we go next by the end of the year, and we pretty much got there now, which is, again, like I said, nuts. If I pull up this max chart, we can see right here, we've outlined this before, but I'll show you again, $33.50 roughly. That's where we peaked in November of 2020, so about 4 years ago, and we also peaked at about $39, it looks like here. When was this? In February of 2021. So, guys, I'm telling you, if we break through at some point in the short term, $33.50, which really is only $1 higher from where we are now. What's $1 considering we're up like $10 in the last couple of weeks? So, if we go up a little bit more, man, we'll be trading in this window right here, which, hey, there could be a lot more upside in due time for this stock. Now, let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Let's not be completely, not irrational per se, but let's be honest. It's kind of due for a pullback. At some point, we will get a pullback, whether it's, after we break over $33, or maybe it's now. Maybe it's now it's due for a little sideways trading, maybe a bit of selling, back down to about $30 per share, $30.50, right? I don't know. That's kind of what I think, but eventually, whether we break out, boom, to 33, 34 bucks, then we get the pullback, or we slowly get it right now a little bit. I think we will get a mini pullback, barely anything crazy in my opinion, but that could be coming in the next week or two. And then after that, I think we'll start roaring up again. And it all comes down to the markets, as always, like it does for most stocks out there, right? If we're in a crashing market, it's not going to look pretty for a lot of stocks out there. But if we're moving sideways or in a nice uptrending market, a lot of stocks are going to benefit. And Palantir, again, it's kind of been doing its own thing regardless of the market because it's up a lot. But, you know, the fact that we've been rallying over the last week, it's really helped push it up even further, extending the gains here post earnings. So, yeah, guys, I'm long Palantir. I'm very excited. And heading into this week, we are a bit stretched, but I could still see more upside. Maybe a little pullback coming shortly thereafter. But really, any dip, any sizable dip, especially on Palantir, I'm looking at it as a buying opportunity at this point. You know, I've been buying this thing, since the low 20s. I traded it a bunch when it was in the teens. I didn't really build a position in the teens. Looking back, I wish I did. I should have. But I did build a very strong long-term position at around $20, $21 per share. And I bought more at about $23, $24. But I have a nice position built in the low 20s. And yeah, I mean, if it comes back to the mid 20s, I'll consider buying some more. If it breaks out to, let's say, $40, then it pulls down to 30, I'll buy some more. This is the kind of stock I'm looking at that if it pulls back, every time it pulls back 10, 20%, I'm going to add a little bit more, right? That's the way I'm looking at it because I'm truly holding long term. I don't know about you guys, but that's personally what I'm doing. I would love to know what you guys are doing. As always, with PLTR, let me know down below in the comments. Are you buying right now? Are you holding on this breakout, or are you selling? Are you taking in your profits? We covered an article recently. I think it was from, I forget what company. Either way, doesn't matter. They were saying sell Palantir into the strength. I think that's when the stock was at 28, 29 bucks. Now we're up another $4 from that point. But what do you think? Should you sell into the strength? I'm curious. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. You might as well run the likes up while you're at it. Make sure to subscribe here on YouTube as well. We're almost there at 50,000 subscribers, guys. We're almost there. That is a big goal we're trying to hit in 2024. And before you click off the video, do not forget to get up to 20 stocks from Moomoo with at least a $100 deposit, guys, and your uninvested cash will earn up to 8.1% APY. It's a no-brainer. All you have to do is use that link down below or go to stocksurfest.com/Moomoo. That's simple, and you get some free money, and it helps out the channel because it is an affiliate link. And with that being said, good luck with Palantir. Let's see how it does this week. I'll catch you all in the next video. Cheers. I'll see you in the next one, guys.